evening and welcome again to the GDFL Footy Show, and it's the last home and away round for 2016 with finals action coming up next Saturday out at the St Albans Reserve. But we've still got another round of footy to go and a very interesting round of matches last weekend. We had the big water slide out at Corio. We'll see a little bit of that in a minute, and we had, of course, Mitch had a big day, of course, at the hashtag Giddy Up.
Hashtag Giddy Up.
And the Tommy Tigers had a big win, and Brett McLeod kicked 9 goals, but the Yeti reckons that's not good enough to be amongst the best players.
We had some good players, Dick.
Oh, must have had a couple. Unbelievable. Hello, I'm Dick Philpott, and once again I've assembled some of the biggest names and brains in country football to eradicate, adjudicate, communicate, and definitely not procrastinate. You've already heard him speaking already. He's still talking about the fact that Brett McLeod did not get in the top 10 best players. He's the mayor without the hair. Hashtag Giddy Up host Johnny Mitchell. G'day, mate.
G'day, Dick. How are you, mate? Brent, just low profile, mate. Low profile.
9 goals.
9 goals.
Well, you know, he should have kicked 19. No, he had a good game.
Unbelievable. And you reckon he's got a crook ankle?
I didn't say that, Dick.
Oh, did you? Was that confidential? Well, we hope he gets over it by the time they play North Geelong.
He'll be cherry ripe for North Geelong.
Sending all my best wishes to him. Yeah, good on you. And of course, the man who looks after the footy record and did a great job part of the organisation, I think, of the big water slide. And he was out there and he was down the slide himself. We'll see that in a minute. There he is, the Lithuanian lover, Alex Tagani. G'day, mate.
G'day. I've probably had hypothermia after that slide, to be honest, Dick. I was shattered you couldn't join us.
Well, I was going to go out there, but then someone told me that the surrounding houses around the Corio Oval, apparently they couldn't get insurance for the afternoon. And if I'd gone down the slide, mate, I would have taken out 3 suburbs. It would not have been a pretty sight.
All right, you're a man of the truth. I respect that.
Thank you very much.
Someone else told me, Dick, you were caught in the crowd at West Geelong. And you couldn't get out the gate.
Caught in the traffic. Oh, massive. No, I reckon both of them had a great day out at the West Oval. It was fantastic.
Both of them?
No, the crowds were down.
Crowds were down?
It was a bit cool.
Was it?
And the Flowers Pavilion was, it's condemned.
Is it?
Well, they've had a fire.
When?
Oh, I don't know, last year sometimes.
Oh, right.
It's been shut down all year.
I don't know.
I know it gets cold there. No need to set fire to the
I
grandstand.
don't know how you can burn down a bluestone grandstand, but never mind. No, it was a bit quiet out there. It's a bit sad. I hope they do well next year when they become the GWS.
Sure they will. I'm sure that's a great move for them, in all honesty.
Absolutely.
Great move for them.
Okay, well, we did... we've got a great interview coming up now. Alex caught up with Nevada Cornwall, and I think you might see someone going down that big water slide as well.
Nevada Cornwall, you're part of the 300 club. You're just congratulated by a member already. How good does this feel?
Yeah, very good. It was a long time coming. It took me for, I think, how many years? Way too long. 1989 was my first senior game, so many years later I'm glad to play the 300, but that's enough for me. I definitely won't play seniors again, and I'll go back to playing seconds next week and maybe a few more next year. But yeah, it was a good day. Unfortunately didn't get the win. We've had a good season though. Like, we've won 4 games. We didn't win a game last year. The seconds, I think, are going to finish with 10 wins for the season. So overall, we're happy with the way things have gone, and to finish off like this for me is great. So, yeah, been a great day.
The older heads, Boyd, Harrison, all the guys in the square, it was great to see they're still having a kick as well.
It is, yeah. We've still got a few guys that are helping out. We've got a young list. In saying that, a few of the older guys are helping out. We've got I think we had like 8 or 9 teenagers in our side today. So, and we've had that most of the year as well. So we're playing, when we're losing with a really young side, and that's a bonus. So,
95 premiership player.
Yep.
Brave man, you can see the black eye, he's a very brave man, but I've got a question, are you brave enough to go down this icy cold slide with me?
I am, as long as you're with me.
Alright, it's a good cause for his MND, and for everyone watching, just get behind the foundation. They do fantastic work, don't they?
Yeah, look, it's a great day. I'm so glad this has been part of my day as well. It's an honour to support the day, and it's been well supported by our community as well, and yeah, it's been great. Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Now, Alex, would that have been a little bit cool?
Oh, well.
Yes, it would, Dick.
That would have been me amplified. It was a refreshing way to start my Saturday evening, I suppose. All right, as fun as it looked, it was a serious cause.
Yep.
Freeze MMD, motor neurons disease. It's one of those foundations that's really been lifted in its profile. Nathan Boyd, the coach, was behind it. We only had a few days to organise it, Corio's last game, but credit to all involved. They wanted $1,000 in the day and they got $1,200. So
fantastic.
Again, might not sound like a lot of money to those viewers watching us across the region, But, you know, it was fantastic to reach that. The Werribee boys were gone down.
Great to see them participate, wasn't it? You
Corio past Players Day.
The Werribee blokes are used to that from the duck pond. I mean, the Werribee ducks take it like a duck to water. Or ice water or something, I don't know.
Oh, there's a lot of puddles in both places. But back to Nevada Cornwall for a second. So just to clarify, it was 250 senior games and 300 club games because he's played exactly 50 reserves games. He made his debut in 1989. I was born 6 years later. So that's...
Oh, God,
he's going a bit better than you.
Wow, you know, if he's 42, that would mean I've got 20 years left. I could just get it.
You've got to be lucky to make it to that.
I might have to start pre-season now. But I had the ice bath already, so I'm recovered, ready to go.
No, it is a great effort because a couple of years ago, Corio were probably on their knees and Nev really put his hand up and probably was one of the mainstays of the club that saved it. And there's no doubt that the northern suburbs need the Corio Football Club. So, you know, that's as important as, you know, he's had a distinguished career. He played, I think he played at Amateurs, didn't he? I think he played there. He had a year at Belmont, I think. Probably played at Werribee, I think he might have played there.
Possibly,
yeah. So he's had a distinguished career, you know. And but the real thing that I find from Nevada is that. You know, he's a Corio person through and through. His son's come through the club, and it mightn't have been there if it wasn't for him and the likes of him. So, look, I take my hat off to him. I reckon it's a fantastic effort, and it's a great tribute. Saturday was a great tribute to him.
And I'll just mention at the start of the show, when we were predicting who would be Wooden Spooner and that, Corio entered the season with a 0-18 record. While we had the rumour about the Geelong West sides, there was also that rumour throughout the pre-season that Corio and North Shore in the next 3 years were going to become Northern Thunder. Now all of a sudden, Corio's won what? They're
4 games.
4. They're going to aim for 5 against Belmont. They probably won't get there. They also had 3 games decided by 2 points or less. So they would have almost had an 8-10 record.
Exactly. No, great effort by the Corio Devils. And anyone go down with the budgie smugglers on?
Well, we're waiting for you, Dick.
Oh, no, mine aren't budgie smugglers, mate. Mine are eagle smugglers.
Yeah, we would have had to put this show later in the evening, but...
budgie smugglers ain't the little blokes. Anyway, we're going to take well, it is night-time television.
It is, yeah.
We're going to take a very short break, and we've got one of Mick Larkin's magnificent snapshots coming up now.
I hope it's not of you.
If we come back, we'll have the ladder, the goal kicking, and a lot of other rubbish as well. Back up to this.
We come together, the best from all the league, to show them how to play and form a mighty team. The pride of our region with all our favourite sons, never ever been Australia's #1.